What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the AK Show with your boy AK the Ref. How was everybody doing? Happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving. You know what it is. As I'm recording this, it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody out there. YouTube world, internet world, real world, reality, wherever you may be. Happy Thanksgiving to you. When this drops, it will be Black Friday. So, happy Friday as well. Happy Black Friday. Happy holiday shopping. Getting some good deals. The Chiefs play on Friday. I'll be at the game on Friday working and then going watching the game. It's at 2 o'clock on Amazon. Black Friday game. It's weird. NFL game on a Friday. But I hope everybody has had a fabulous week so far. Hope you're going to eat good today. As I'm recording this, like I said, today's Thursday, so I hope you ate well. I hope you ate a lot. We're going to eat a lot. It's going to be good. You're just going to sit there and eat and be like, whew, it's going to be great. We here. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because last week we hit that goal. Actually, we hit it before last week's episode, but that's when I announced that we already hit 500 fucking subscribers. Let's go. We're on the road now to 1,000. I want to hit that in the next few months. Mate, can we hit it before the end of the year? That's a lofty goal. Fuck it, let's set it. We already hit 500 before the end of the year. We going to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. Right. Before the end of 2024, we gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. I have faith we can do it. We can do it. Please, let's fucking do it, man. I'm gonna fucking do it. But we here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button because that's the way we build this thing up into what it's going to become in the future. Hit the like button. Hit the comment button. Share all the episodes. Go back and watch previous episodes if you want. Listen, you ain't got to sit here and watch everything. You can pick and choose. I also put shorts out and clips from every episode on the YouTube channel. So I got that there. If that's your flavor, you don't want to watch the whole episode. You want to watch the shorts and some clips, some highlights. That's cool. That's why I put it out there. So everybody ain't gotta sit through the whole episode. Sometimes, even when I listen to a podcast, sometimes I'll sit there. I'll listen to it. I might not get through it, but I'll listen to bits and pieces, and then I'll come back to it later. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. Some people watch the whole episode. Some people watch the whole episode, but they watch it here and there. Or some people just watch the shorts, the clips, the highlights. They just want the rundown, and that's okay. I'm here to provide that for you. Like I said, we here on the AK Show, we provide sports entertainment type news and opinions and whatnot. I ain't here for all the real news. Entertainment news and sports stuff it's all news to me. But I ain't here for like world news, political news, all that. We ain't here for that. If you want that, you gotta go somewhere else. That ain't here. I ain't providing that here. We here just have a good old time, provide escape from the fucking real world if you want it. We here for that. We gonna talk sports. We gonna talk entertainment. Anything entertainment. We gonna talk. I ain't gonna talk gossip entertainment. No, not that type. We're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk entertainment, movies, TV shows, music, video games, comics. I ain't really big into comics, but shit, maybe I should start. Stuff like that. It's entertainment, not gossip. No, we're not gonna talk about that type of stuff. But like I said, we here. I hope everybody's having a fabulous week so far. When you listen to this, it's Friday. You know what that means. You've made it to the weekend. It's a round of applause. You made it to the weekend. You're listening to this. Your fries stuffed. You want that turkey. You mean all that food on Thanksgiving. Man, it's been a chill week. It's been a chill week. I just been chilling. I've been playing video games. Been doing a little bit of studying. Other course I gotta finish before I can officially get my real estate license. It's just been chill. I ain't been doing much. Last week, Saturday, we got back from Vancouver, Canada. You see, I got the Vancouver shirt on, the Canadian shirt. Yeah, I'll work for the show today. Because last week's episode, we did from Canada, baby, Vancouver, in the hotel room with the mountains and the view. As you see, we're back to our normal Uh, or Normal View. I miss it already. I want to go back. That's like one of my favorite places now. Like I'm not no worldly even traveler. There's been a lot of places, even in the United States, but that was the first time overseas or out of the country. I want to say technically it wasn't overseas. Out of the country was the first time. And I must say, I fucking loved it. I want to go back. Canada is different. Just the 3 days there we were there, I noticed a complete different from being in the United States. But overall, it's fabulous. I want to go back. I want to go visit. That's one of my favorite places now. At Florida, like I said, I haven't been to a lot of places. I mean, yeah, I've traveled here and there and for wrestling shows, but I'll tell you some of my favorite places that I've been so far. Chicago, I really like Chicago, downtown Chicago. Hell yeah, that area like downtown, like sightseeing in downtown Chicago. Florida, obviously. Come on now, I ain't been a lot of places. Like I've been to Dallas. Ain't This is what it is. I mean, ain't the greatest thing. Going to Denver, going into the mountains is nice. Ain't gonna lie, going to Denver is nice. Las Vegas, been Las Vegas. California, LA area. At first, I didn't think I was ever gonna like going to California until I went. I was like, okay, I can feel the vibe here. I like it here. I want to go back and visit again. I do want to go visit New York. I haven't been to New York. I do want to go to some places on the East Coast. New York, DC, Boston, Philly. Go visit those because they all have historic area sites and things like that. And like DC has museums. Uh, Another place I enjoy, I've been a few times, Minnesota, even Minneapolis or St. Paul, either one. Because I've been for wrestling. I went one time in a baseball tournament. We went to St. Paul when I was playing in youth baseball. Went up there for a tournament, and I like it up there. I like the vibe up there too. I mean, shit, my mom's from Lake Mills, Iowa, and that's right near the border of Minnesota. So I don't mind Iowa's. It ain't right. Minnesota, St. Paul or Minneapolis, I enjoy. I've been there and visited. Been there for wrestling too. Uh, yeah, like I said, I want to go more places. I don't got the passport. Going over, going to another country, even opened me and my wife's eyes to other things. And I'm like, bro, there's a big ass world out here. I just want to go see. I want to go to I want to go visit Alaska. I know that's not in that's part of the U.S. I want to go there. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to, I want to visit the homeland, Africa. I want to go to Europe. I think that's about it. I want to go over to Europe. I want to, because I have ancestry over there too. In Germany, I have German heritage on my mom's side. So I want to go visit, I do want to go visit Germany. I have heritage over there. I think we have, I want to say it's Irish too on my mom's side. I'm not sure if it's, I want to say it's Irish. But I want to visit other places across the sea. I do. I want to go on a cruise too. That'd be dope. I want to go to other parts of Canada. I want to see other parts of Canada too. But yeah, it was a great time over there. I want to go back. Miss it. Different, different in a good way. Fucking vibe, especially Vancouver. Ooh, there's a vibe down there. I would live there. No, no cap. I would move to Vancouver. Not like I said, not because everything happened in the election and all that. We just went there. I was like, okay, I could fucking live here. Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, hell yeah! But we here on the AK show. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep you too long. You gonna enjoy your Black Friday shopping. People might not even watch it on Friday. It is what it is. But we here. I'm here to provide the show for you people. Don't matter when it is. We here. Thanksgiving. It's in the morning. Thanksgiving. We doing food from Price Chopper. Uh, Making a few sides, but we're getting like the holiday meal that's already cooked. That you just got to bring to the house and warm it up. We didn't feel like doing all the whole cooking thing this year. That's okay. One point we were thinking about. It's a restaurant we can go to eat at. And they were like, we'll just order and just have it already made. Easy peasy. Let's fucking go. It's gonna be good food. It's gonna be good food. I'm here for it. Shit, I don't want to be all day cooking and prepping and we got the food. We bring it, warm it up. Let's go. That's how we doing. That's how we doing Thanksgiving this year. Let's go. We're gonna watch some football. I'm gonna make a fire. We already got the Christmas tree set up. Got the Christmas lights outside. Yeah, we just set up the Christmas tree yesterday. We set up the lights on the house the day before that. So we done. We done with all that. I get that full month, almost full. Well, I mean, Christmas stuff stays up past Christmas. We here for it. But like I said, I ain't gonna keep you long today. Last week we went over Agatha, the final two episodes. This week, I want to go over Outer Banks. In particular, part two of season four. Like I don't need to go and rehash part one of season four. I want to get over season two. But quick note before we get on that, went to the movies yesterday, which would have been Wednesday. Went to the movies Wednesday, saw Wicked. Now, I didn't want to go see it. Had no interest in seeing it. I would say it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I laughed. I thought Ariana Grande was good. Glinda the Good Witch. I enjoyed it. And then see, I'm gonna butcher the name. Elba, Elfie, Cynthia Evero, who played Elba, Elf, the Wicked Witch of the West. She did fabulous. And then after the movie, we were all trying to hit the note at the end. She hit at the end of the movie. I ain't gonna do it on here. I ain't about to embarrass myself like that. But my daughter wanted to go see it, and we went to go watch it last night. And I was like, I don't really want to go watch it. It's like a movie I could wait till it came out on like Hulu, Netflix, or whatever, HBO Max. But I looked down. I was like 2 hours and 40 minutes. What is this? Avengers Endgame? I gotta sit through this for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, it started off slow, but then picked up later. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you've been in the movie theaters lately. They have those lounger seats that like you lean back and you put the heater on. You got your feet up. I ain't gonna lie. I think I slept for about 30 minutes. I didn't miss much because when I woke up, I saw the first part and then I kind of dozed off. Because, like, the first hour and a half, like, the first hour is kind of like, huh? They get to school and you're like, okay. But then it starts getting going. And I get it's telling a backstory. And I was just tired and then, but then it kept me entertained. I was like, oh, look, I like this. I was like, when we got to the end and she's flying off on the broom, and then we gotta wait for part two. I'm like, oh, shit, I want to see part two. Actually, I haven't like read the book of Wicked. I've never seen the Broadway musical, but I enjoyed it. I'm here for it. It was a good movie. This shit was funny too. Ariana Grande was funny as Glinda the Good Witch. No, Glinda's. I wouldn't necessarily say she's evil. I just think she just wants to be popular and well liked, and she's gonna do whatever. She's gonna be on whichever side can make her popular. If that's being good, she's gonna be good. If that's being bad, that'll make her popular. She'd be bad. But let's be real. Glinda, she's not evil. She just wants to be popular, and she's gonna do what she wants to do to be popular and have everybody like her. And this shit. Hold on. I'm gonna do this shit. If you've seen Wicked, hold on. With the hair thing, I can't. I can't. This shit was great. But Cynthia, who played Elba, Elbiva. I cannot say the fucking name. I keep butchering it. El Fapa, El Fapa, Thorpe, which eventually becomes the Wicked Witch of the West. She's not really evil because Oz is Oz is the in it. Oz is the real evil. Is the real villain, which I guessed it. That's her. That's her real father. Spoiler alert. I mean, if you already seen the shit, you already know. But I'm assuming that's her father. But we're gonna get on to Outer Banks. Wicked, great. I enjoyed it. I think Cynthia that played Elphaba, Oscar, Oscar, and other movies. I want to see Gladiator too. I want to see Denzel. I want to see him. I want to see him because he's like a villain in that. Denzel's a goat. Let's be real. But we're gonna get into Outer Banks. I ain't gonna spend too much on it. I ain't gonna go much depth. Just my thoughts on it of part two, season four. So Outer Banks. If you've never seen the show, you know we got John B. We got Pope. We got Kira. We got JJ. And then at one point we got Cleo. And Sarah, who eventually becomes John B's girlfriend. You know, basically they're treasure hunters. In the first few seasons, you know, they find treasure, they make a name for themselves. Now they got money. And you know, part one of season four, they opened up their shop. It got shut down. Then they were trying to find ways to get this money. You know, they're trying to find the treasure that Chandler Groff wanted them to go find. Blackbeard's crown. It was some blue crown that you find it and grants you any wish you want, right? So in part two, so we get to that part one, blah blah blah. Stuff happens. JJ finds out. I mean, we find out in part two. We a lot of season four is a lot of JJ. We find out in part two that JJ's real dad is not is really Chandler Groff and not the man who claimed to be his dad the entire time. We find out his mom died, drowned in the water, with being pregnant, but she wasn't. The baby was never found because it was JJ the entire time. So, in like part two, we have JJ with a lot of emotions, finding out who his real dad is, and just trying to find his place in life as well. But when he finds out that, it just takes him to another level. And then also they have to go to court because they're trying to save their business from being bought out. They go to court, finds out somebody else really owned the land that they bought. Turns out it was his dad. What's his dad? Frank? What is his dad's name? No, 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 no. What's his? Oh, fuck. Chandler Groff is his real dad, but what is his? Luke. Luke. I wanted to say Frank. I don't know why. But finds out he signed the lease over, so they lose their land. They're gonna lose their business, and they're in the courthouse. JJ goes off. He fucking just throws a chair out the window. Police attacks him. They start fighting back. Everybody starts fighting. They get in a cop car, and then he goes off. He gets out of the cop car, and then he just runs. And then he gets to Kildare, which is the town they live in, and he just goes ham. He's like, "Fuck all this shit. I'm tired of this shit." And who could blame him? Who could really blame him? All their life has posed. You know, they've been told they're not good enough. They this, they that, they trash. They don't belong here. Eventually, you have a breaking point, and he just snapped. He just snapped. He snapped. He burned the town down. I can't blame him. I mean, you can sit here and you really gonna blame him for burning that town down and destroying some of those stores? Like shit happens like that. When you've been pushed around long enough, eventually you're gonna reach a breaking point. So he's got a lot of emotion right now. He's found out who his real dad was, which is Chandler Groff, and it wasn't Luke, who he thought it was his dad his whole life, and found out his mom is somebody else that died when he was a baby. He's a lot of emotions. They're losing the land, and he just goes off and just goes ham on the town and escapes. I mean, at the one point when he's in the house, I'm like, oh shit, he about to meet his match. They're about to shoot him, and then he gets away. But then that's when Pope gets arrested. I'm like, what is he doing? You're a black man. You can't be doing shit like that. That boy went over there and attacked the officer. I was like, you can't do that. No, you a black man. You gotta let John B do that shit. Let John B do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pope, what are we doing? And usually Pope in the show is like the calm, cool, collected. He's gonna get shit together. He's gonna make sure he's the one make sure the business is running right. But in this sense, he's like, I'm not about to let my friend die. But he did what he did. I thought he was gonna get shot when he did that. When Pope did that to the officer, I thought he was gonna get shot. I was like, oh, no, we're not gonna lose. Mm-mm. I was like, okay, he just got arrested. I'm like, hey, just shoot. Who? They didn't shoot the black man. They didn't shoot him. God forbid they didn't shoot him. Oh my God, they didn't shoot him. But yeah, we got that. I mean, you had a lot going on in season 4. Uh, well, you had John B. and Sarah. You had Sarah find out she's pregnant, and then that changes a lot. Because usually John B is like the one, let's go get this shit, let's go get this. But once he finds out Sarah's pregnant, he's like, we gotta be smart and strategic about this because she pregnant. I ain't about to lose this baby. We're about to be a family because they're gonna be together forever. Let's with John B. John B is the truth. Let's go. So we find out they're pregnant. They're having a baby. It kind of takes John B's character a step back, and we see that progression out from like season part 1 of season 4 to part 2, where it's like he's all in, but then he finds out she's pregnant, and he's like, we gotta should we be doing this? We got to be strategic. We got to be careful. We got to pick and choose what we're doing, right? Because now it's taking it up a notch where everything's becoming dangerous. You got Chandler Groff, who tried to kill Kiara, just locked her in the fucking bin or whatever at their business. Basically, tried to kill JJ at one point. I mean, left him for dead, basically. And you got another group that Chandler Groff was working with at one point. They're dangerous. So everything there's like there was new can't find the word for it. But you know what I mean? Like the game's changed. There's a bunch of players and it's becoming increasingly dangerous, right? To find this treasure, Blackbeard treasure, this crown that probably is priceless, that is gonna grant you wishes, which ain't gonna grant you wishes, it's gonna get you a lot of fucking money. That's the wish, right? But we got that. We got John B and Sarah going through their progression, seeing their relationship progress. Because now that she's pregnant, we get Pope who gets arrested, fucks up, puts on house arrest, has two options: go to jail or join the military. Join the military, you wiped off your record. You fucked. He's gonna be on your record. So we have that with him. We have Kiara and JJ's relationship because JJ's got a lot of emotions, and then he finally tells her that hey, he's my dad, and I don't know. We have Chandler Groff using JJ, using that emotion. Like, yes, that it really is his dad, but then he uses it to his advantage to take advantage of JJ because he wants to find the crown because this motherfucker killed his own wife, and then we find out he kills the other broad that he was dating. They were trying to get Rafe to sign the lease on land, and Rafe was dating another girl who they're using to push him to sign the fucking lease to get the investment to buy that land to go into business with them. So Chandler Groff cannot be trusted at all. Like fuck him. Really, he's a piece of shit. It seems like dads in this show are pieces of shit. You know, you really can't trust them. If you notice that in this show, you really can't trust the fathers in this show. And I think that's what's going to make John be a great dad. Like, yeah, we will get to see that progression of it. But you just imagine, like, yeah, John B's dad wasn't the greatest. He was kind of gone, treasure hunting. Sarah's dad tried to kill her. I mean, her brother tried to kill her too. But it's like you keep seeing this progression. It's like they're gonna be different, right? So and then you got Cleo who's with Pope. Uh, she's upset that he has to go away because he has to stay away from his friends. Pope does, but he decides to join the military, but then says, "Fuck this shit! I ain't doing this shit." Who can blame him? You gotta be forced to do something you don't want to do. But he escapes, and then they go to Morocco to find the treasure. And before we get to Morocco, you have Rafe, who is going through a lot of emotions too. And it's like with Rafe is like you hate him. I think you hate him, but at the same time you kind of feel bad for him because a lot of his emotions and him being kind of fucked up, I think it has more to do with his dad than anything. I think his dad fucked him up, so you kind of feel bad for him, and you can see like he's fighting his demons. Like he's not like this. Like he just wants to reconnect with his sister because he wants to get his money. He wants to get rightfully his. But at the same time, I know he wants his money, but I think he does truly want to reconnect with his sister, Sarah, in the show. And so you see that kind of progress in part two with him, like he has to join with them. He wants to take them because now they got to go to Morocco because they want to find Chandler Groff, who's responsible for killing all these people, and the not the sheriff deputy. I forgot his name. The cop is always trying to chase these kids around and fucking stop them from doing whatever they're doing. He lets them go to Morocco with Rafe so they can find Chandler Groff, bring him back because he's responsible for everything that's fucking happening, really, in terms of like body showing up and shit like that. Because they found a body in the sand. He killed the other guy, the older guy, at the residence. So he's responsible for these murders. So he lets them go. They go to Morocco, and then that's when you see a lot of emotions come out. You know, with John B and JJ getting into an argument on the boat about like you're not gonna be a good dad. We're fucked up. Like our dads were fucked up. Like you're not gonna be a good dad. That kind of sets John B off. At one point, we thought we were losing JJ and Sarah when she fell off the boat into the ocean. I'm like, fuck. I really thought that was it, and I really thought, no, that's the end of that. There goes that. There goes that story arc out the window. I thought that was it, and then JJ jumps in with the raft. I'm like, oh my god, what is he doing? And then they get to land, and then we're with the like good 5 minutes of the episode. We're wondering like, yeah, I don't think they made it. Because that's what they're making it seem like they didn't make it, and then all of a sudden they see them walking, and they're like, "Oh fuck, they survived that." Now they had the raft, so it's always. I mean, really, they stay afloat with the raft, right? So there's a chance they could have survived that, like if that happened in real life. But they survived that. I was happy. I was like, "Oh fuck, thank God." It's like I don't need no deaths right now for the main cast. I was like, we don't need this shit right now. We don't need this shit. But they get to Morocco. They're on the trail. At one point, Chandler Groff is in a well, and they come, and JJ sees them, and he's like, "Get me out of this well, son. Get me out of this well." And he's like, "No, fuck you. You try to leave me for dead. I'm gonna leave your ass for dead today. Goodbye." But I think that kind of backfired because it sets up for the ending. But yeah, we get to it. We get to Morocco. You got the other group, the fucking. You got the other group that's trying to get the crown too. You got Chandler Groff. So you got like three different sets of people trying to get this fucking crown, this Blackbeard treasure, this blue crown. They're trying to find it. They find it. JJ climbs to the top of the, I think it was a lion statue. Finds the crown, has the crown, comes down. Him and Kira go. At one point, I thought it was over for some of them in that moment. But even before we get to the crown, before I get on to that, there was a point where Rafe and Sarah embraced while they're in Morocco in the area of like where they're trying to find the treasure, and that was it in that area. There was a point in one of the episodes where they embraced and they just buried the hatchet of everything that happened, and I'm not gonna lie, that got to me. I was like, I can feel for that. I feel for them. Listen, I feel for them. They have a sibling that they can't see. They got money they're entitled to that they can't have. Throughout this, they were far apart, and Rafe just found out his girlfriend set him up with Chandler Croft and the lady in the real estate deal. Him embracing his sister, like he wanted that relationship. He wanted to keep the family together. And when they embrace, it's like, yes, everybody hates Rafe, but at the same time, you feel for him. I feel like it. I did. I know he tried to kill her. Yeah, come on. I know he doesn't like the pogues like that, but he's been through a lot. His dad fucked him up. Dad fucked up family. But that embrace and them crying is like, okay. I think it was at a I don't fucking remember what episode it was or where that. They're in Morocco already, but that embrace, I fell for that. I was like, that got to me. But I'm just glad. I'm glad. We can get his shit together. But at one point, Rafe was kind of leading them on. Like, this motherfucker had passport and money. When they're sitting there, they're like needing food and clothes, and they were going to steal it. And then when they went off, Rafe was like, I have my passport, I got my money, I'm going to find this motherfucking Chandler Croft. And well, I'm about to get this fucking treasure. Fuck this motherfucker. He kind of played them. He gonna be like, here's some money, I got some money, we can get some food. He kind of played them. But in the end, his sister did save him when he almost got shot by the other people. They're trying to find the treasure. And then, what was it? Yeah, it was in that area where the treasure was that they embraced. And that was a good feel good moment. That was a feel good moment right there. But then we get to it. Like I said, JJ's on top, gets the crown. He finds it. He's like, they get down. Him and Kira going. I get stopped by Chandler Croft. He grabs Kiara, got a knife to her. Because he got out of the well. He got a ride to the area. He's got a knife. He's like, just give me the crown. And he's like, exchange. JJ's like, exchange, same time. They exchange. At this point, when they make the exchange, I'm thinking like, why are y'all hugging? Get the fuck out of Dodge. Because you cannot trust this motherfucker. This whole time, I'm thinking like, him and Kara are hugging. And Chandler's still sitting there with the knife like this. He still has it up like this. He doesn't have it down. And then JJ turns around, and then like before he even turned around, they're showing like a long shot. They're embracing, hugging. He's standing there with the knife. I'm thinking like, why do you have your back turned to this motherfucker that's got a knife? Because this motherfucker has killed his own wife. He already once tried to leave you for dead. He killed his girlfriend. He killed somebody else. He will kill. I was like, he's gonna stab him. He's gonna stab him in the back. I was like, no, no. And then JJ turned around. I'm like, okay, he's just gonna let him go. And they're talking. I'm like, why are y'all still talking? Just get the fuck away from this motherfucker. Just leave. They're talking, and then he stabs JJ. Fuck! This motherfucker. I'll tell you, the dads in this motherfucking show, the dads in this show are fucked up. Fucked up. Fuck him. He didn't need to do that. He already had the crown, but he's being petty. He's like, you left me for dead in the well. If you would have helped me, this is what you get. Motherfucker, you left him for dead earlier. In earlier episodes. On the boat, you left him for dead. The moment he turns around, returns the now you gotta kill him. I gotta kill him. I got to cut him. He had that mentality. I got to cut him. Oh yeah, he stabbed him. He just stood there and just twisted the knife, and I was like, God. At one point, I'm thinking like, is she gonna do something? Is she gonna try to stop him? It's probably one of those things like she's in total shock, and even if she tries to stop him, he gonna stab her too. He gonna stab Kiara too. But she's there shocked. I was thinking she was gonna try to like punch him or kick him or do something, but I think she was in shock. And then at the same time, if she tries to do something, he's gonna stab her. She wasn't gonna beat him up. So he stabs her. He stabs JJ. He takes off. I'm thinking, oh, he just stabs him. He's gonna make it. I didn't expect what was gonna happen in the next 20 seconds. He died. She got to me. Don't you hate shit like this? You watch this, you get it. You got characters just you invested, and then when it's over, it's like fuck. And they sit there and they embrace to have that scene. She's like JJ. He's like, I got my wish. Because at one point she asked him earlier on what was his wish if he had to make one. He's like, I got one. She's like, what is it? I can't tell you. It won't come true. Sad. Yeah, I cried. Fuck yeah. Everybody that watched it, everybody that watched Outer Banks cried. Come on now. When that JJ's death scene happened, you cried. It was the end of JJ. It was the end of the Pogues. Not it wasn't the end of them, but you know what I mean. Like he's the heart and soul of the Pogues. He's the embodiment of a Pogue. He's the embodiment of the type of friend you want to have. So we got that. That was emotional. And then him and his friends, give him a proper burial of what they could in Morocco, because they really couldn't bring his body back to the Outer Banks to Kildare. So, but we get that, and then everybody's on one. They're like, they want revenge. Chandler Groff, you gonna get yours in season 5. Best believe that. Best believe that. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Do I like JJ dying? No. Anybody like him dying? No. I thought he was gonna get stabbed, he was gonna survive it, and then they're gonna find him and then get the revenge like that. And then if you wanted to kill him off in season 5. But the season 5 is the end of Outer Banks. But like I said, I enjoyed it. There was a lot of emotions in part 2, especially with everybody's character. And then yeah, Chandler Groff was an asshole. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see the death coming. I didn't. Some people said they saw it coming. It was foreshadowing. I mean, yeah, he had close encounters, but I was thinking, this JJ. He lives to the fullest, though. That's him. That's his character. He lives to the fullest. He's always gonna do this, do that, and he's gonna come out the other side. This time, his own dad, his own blood dad, blood, biological father, got him. Person he didn't know that well at all, got him. Shit, fuck that motherfucker. We gonna get it. Oh, best believe Kara's gonna get that shit. John B gonna get that shit. Hope gonna get that shit. Cleo gonna get that shit. Sarah gonna get that shit. Even fucking Rafe gonna be over there getting that shit. They gonna kill that motherfucker. They gonna get that crown. And then they gonna sell it. And they gonna come back and they gonna run Kildare. And they gonna be this. Ooh, I can't wait for season 5. I'm excited. I know it's the last season. And I know some people didn't like JJ's death and they're like, oh, we're not watching no more. We need to see this motherfucker be taken down. Alright? Revenge is on. Revenge is a dish best served cold. That's what Chandler Groff's got coming to him. Mm-hmm. You see it? Chandler Groff, you gonna get it. You gonna get it, motherfucker. You're an evil piece of shit, and you're gonna fucking get it. And you're not gonna get away with that blue crown either. Because John B, Hope, Yar, Cleo, Sarah, and Rafe, they gonna get you. Yeah, I'll put Rafe in there. They gonna get you. Fuck you up, motherfucker. I hope your death is it better be something good. That's all I got to say. But that's all I got for today. Thank you for tuning in. I gotta put this ham in, heat it up. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Black Friday sales. Enjoy the football games this weekend. Enjoy the college football games this weekend. College basketball if it's on. NBA if you watch it. You know my team in the NBA, Dallas Mavericks. Let's fucking go. Fucking go, yeah. We don't have an NBA team in Kansas City. And so, I've moved from NBA team to NBA team, Growing up, it was the Bulls of the 90s, Michael Jordan. And then after that, it was like Allen Iverson, 76ers. I never really got into like the whole Shaq and Kobe era in the Lakers. But then after like that, Dirk Nowitzki made me a Dallas Mavericks fan in 01. Ever since then, I've been rocking with the Mavericks. Like I said, if we got a team here, in Kansas City, oh yeah, that'd be my new number one team. But I would still be they'd be my one B. It'd be 1A, 1B. Dallas Mavericks and Kansas City got a basketball team. Like I'm never gonna leave. I'm never gonna stop rooting for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, if our city got a team, they played each other, I'll root for my city's team because I'm always gonna have the hometown team. I'm always gonna root for them. But they would be both of my basketball teams. It's not OKC. Like I hate when people say you just adopt OKC. No, just because they're 4 hours, 5 hours away. That's not my team. I don't care about Oklahoma. That's what some people do. They're like, well, Oklahoma's like our closest team. We can adopt it. No, I have my team as the Mavericks. If we get a team, that'll be my team too. I have two teams, but I rock with the Mavericks since '01. Let's fucking go. We got it this year, Mavericks. But thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Comment on your favorite Thanksgiving dish. Like a side. Not the we don't know the main course, the turkey and the ham. What's your favorite sides? I tell you mine. Green bean casserole and some scallop fucking cheesy potatoes. My God, I don't know why. My mom makes both of those and they're fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. I do like good mac and cheese too. I mean, to me, I just like sides. I don't even like turkey. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat ham. Like, I don't like turkey. It's dry. I don't even fuck with ham. One year we cooked brisket. And we used to have a turkey and we had a smaller turkey and ham, but one year we cooked brisket. Sometimes you gotta change it up. Like, I just don't eat turkey. I've tried it before and I just don't like it. I don't know how that became like the meat of choice for Thanksgiving. Listen, here's the thing. Do whatever y'all want. If you want brisket, have brisket. If you want ribs, have ribs. One year I made meatballs. Whatever fucking meat you want. Here's the thing. You can have anything you want on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a time to make all this food and eat. We ain't gotta be traditional and we gotta have a turkey. We gotta have ham. We gotta have this. We gotta have that. Whatever the fuck you want. It ain't about what you eating. It's about getting together with family and being thankful for the people that are in your lives that are still here and the ones that were here. That's being thankful. It ain't about what you eat. So anybody that comes on here and says you weird, you don't eat turkey and you can't have that. I can have whatever the fuck I want for Thanksgiving. If I want tacos, I'll eat tacos. If I want ribs, I'll eat ribs. If I want meatballs, I'll make meatballs. Doesn't matter what the fuck you have. That ain't what it's about. But I want to know what your favorite two sides are. I really fucks with that green bean casserole that my mom makes and them cheesy scallop potatoes. I don't know what it is, but I fucking love it. Let's fucking go. Eat good today. Vancouver, baby. Let's go. The Chiefs play tomorrow. We're going to get that dub against the Raiders. Fuck the Raiders. I ain't like the Raiders since I've been born. Them or Denver. Or San Diego. Or Seattle when they used to be in the AFC West. Yeah, people don't remember that, huh? Seattle used to be in the AFC West, huh? It's Raider week. Fuck the Raiders. We play tomorrow, Black Friday. Predictions for score? I think this is the game. 36. It's ambitious, but I like it. 35-6. Let's fucking go. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. This your boy, AK the Ref. I'm out. Peace. Let's fucking go. Take the sunglasses off. Take my hat out because I'm bald. I'm up with a new joke already. Come on. I know kids. I know the students are more clever than coming up with you're bald. But we out. I gotta go.